Okay, good day. We are now on our second week of our lesson, multiplying fraction in simple and mixed forms with word problem or problems. Please like and share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated on all my videos, especially in math. Okay, so we have 3 and 1/4 times 4. Change 3 and 1/4 into improper fraction. So that is 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. So that is 13 over 4 times 4. Cancel 4 and 4. So that will become 1 and 1. And 13 times 1 is 13. Next, you have 6 and 1/4 times 3. Change 6 and 1/4 to improper. So that is 4 times 6. 24 plus 1 is 25. So that is 25/4 times 3. So we cannot cancel any of the numbers. So 25 times 3 is 75 over 4. Or 18 and 3/4. And welcome to my channel. This is Maestro 05X. Please subscribe. Okay, for our drill, basic multiplication or division facts, this is a mental computation. So you have open parenthesis 3 times 4, close parenthesis, plus 2. So 3 times 4 is equals to 12 plus 2 is 40. Number 2, again, quantity 4 times 8, close, plus 3. And 4 times 8 is 32 plus 3 is 35. Then quantity 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4 is equals to 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4 is 14. Next, 16, sorry. And then you have 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay, for the review, change the following mixed fraction into improper fraction. So you have 2 and 1/4. So that is 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9/4. So 3 and 3/4. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 3 is 15/4. 1 and 1/3 change. So 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4/3. And then you have 4 and 3/5. So 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3 is 23/5. And then you have 6 times 4 is 24 plus 2 is 26/6. And then you have 6 and 3 7. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 3 is 45 over 7. Okay. Add and subtract the following fraction and express answer to lowest term is possible. So you have 5/8 plus 3/8. So 5/8 and 3/8 are similar fraction. So in adding similar fraction, add the numerator, copy the same denominator. So 5 plus 8 is 8 over 8 or 1. And then you have 4 and 3/6 plus 4/9. Change, they are the similar fraction. Get the LCD, and the LCD is 18. And 18 is our new denominator. So 18 divided by 6, copy the whole number, which is 4. So that is 3 times 3 minus 18 divided by 9 is 2 times 4. So that will be, copy the whole number, and 3 times 3 is 9 over 18 plus 2 times 4 is 8 over 18. And then add the numerator, 9 plus 8. So that is equals to 17. And then copy the whole number, copy the same denominator. So that is 4 and 17 over 18. And then we have 7/8 minus 2/4. They are dissimilar, so we have to get the LCD. And the LCD of 8 and 4 is 8. So, 8 is the new denominator. And 8 divided by 8 is 1 times 7 minus 8 divided by 4 is 2 times 2. That will become 1 times 7 is 7. And minus 2 times 2 is 4 over 8. And 7 minus 4 is equals to 3/8. Okay, so we are now on our lesson, multiplying fraction in simple and mixed forms with word problem or problems. So let me show it first. So are you helping in household chores? So definitely yes. So let me see why. So Pamela helps her mother in cleaning the house. Pamela has 5/6 of the house to clean. She has finished 1/3 of it. What part of the house has she finished? Okay, so you have to remember the figure or the fractions in the problem. So that is the 5/6 and the 1/3. Okay, so let us analyze. Who cleaned the house? Who cleaned the house? So Pamela helped her mother in cleaning the house. So what fractional part does she clean the house? What part? So that is Pamela has to clean 5/6 of the house. And what part of the house has been finished cleaning? So Pamela finished 1/3 of it. What can you say about Pamela? So Pamela, perhaps she is diligent, obedient, courteous, industrious, helpful. So anything that will describe Pamela. Okay, next. So this time let us solve the 5/6 and 1/3. So 5/6 times 1/3. So in multiplying fraction, we multiply the numerator and the denominator. So that is 5 times 1 is 5 over 6 times 3 is 18. So therefore that is 5 over 18. Okay, another number, 4/5 times 10 over 15 times 3 over 4 equals. So if you will notice, 4 and 4 can be cancelled. 10 and 5, 10 and 15, 3 or 15, they are cancelable. So let's cancel first the 4 and 4. So that will become 1 and 1. And the next number is the 10 and 5. So 10 will become 2 and 5 will become 1. And then next we have the 3 and the 15. So 3 will become 1 and 15 will become 5. So let's multiply the number on top. So we have 1 times 2 times 1 is equals to 2. And then we have 1 times 5 times 1 is equals to 5. So the answer is 2/5. Next, 6/10 times 4/9 equals. So do you have number to be cancelled? Yes, there is. So 6 and 10 can be, 6 and 9 can also be, and 4 and 10. So let's cancel 6 and, okay, just multiply it first. So 6 times 4, I will show you first the long method. So that is 24. And then the over 10 times 9 is 90. So this time, let's use the cancellation method. 6 times 4, 9. So let's cancel 6 and 9. So 6 will become 2 and 9 will become 3. And then cancel 10 and 4. So that will be 4 will become 2 and 10 will become 5. So that is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 and 5 times 3 is equals to 15. So that is 4 over 15. If we will not do a cancellation, this number is too big or tedious in your case. So you have to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 90. Whereas if you will do cancellation, it's easy to perform. Another, we have 3/4 times 1/2 times 5/8. So do we have number to be, that can be cancelled? Do we have number? So no number can be cancelled. So let's multiply. So that is equals to 3 times 1 is 3 times 5 is 15. And then 4 times 2 is 8 times 8 is 64. So 15 over 64 is the answer. Next, more examples. You have 7/9 times 6 over 6. So that is equals to, so if you will notice, 6 and 6 can be cancelled. So that is 1 and 1. So that is 7 times 1 is 7 over 9 times 1 is 9. So easy. Okay, next, 4/9 times 3/6 times 8/12. So any number can be cancelled. So we can cancel 4 and 6 or 4 and 12. And we can cancel also 3 and 6 or 3 and 9 or 3 and 12. And we can cancel also 8 by 6 or 8 by 12. So let's try to cancel first 4 and 12. So 4 will become 12 will become 3 and 4 will become 1. Then we have 3 and 6. So 3 will become 1 and 6 will become 2. And then cancel 8 and 2. 8 will become 4 and 2 will become 1. So this time we can now proceed to multiplication. So that is 1 times 1 times 4 is equals to 4. And 9 times 1 times 3 is equal to 27. So the final answer is 4 over 27. We can no longer express that into lowest term because we already canceled the number. Next, you have 4/6 times 3/4 times 10 over 12. So again, you can cancel the number, the 4 and 6, 4 and 4, or 4 and 12, or 3 and 6, 3 and 12, or 10, 6, 10, 4, 10, 12. Okay, so let's cancel 4 and 4. So that will become 1 and 1. Cancel 3 and 6. So 6 will become 2 and 3 will become 1. And then we have the 10 and 12. And 10 will become 5 and 12 will become 6. So let's multiply the number on top. So 1 times 1 times 5 equals 5. And 2 times 1 times 6 is 12. So the answer is 5 over 12. Okay, so if you will notice in multiplying by cancellation, cancellation method can be applied before multiplying the fraction so that the product is already in its lowest terms. You can apply cancellation if there is a common factor in the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so multiplication of fraction by whole number and mixed number by another mixed number. So let's say we have 4 over 27 first times 9. So whole number, so cancel 9 and 27. So 9 will become 1 and 27 will become 3. So 4 times 1 is equals to 4 thirds. And how many 3 are there in 4? So that is equals to 1 and 1 third. Next, you have 2 and 4 eighths times 3 and 3 fifths. So that is equals to, we have to change them first into improper fraction. So the 2 and 4 eighths will become 8 times 2 plus 4 all over 8. So that is equals to 20 over 8. And then let's change 3 and 3 fifths into improper fraction. So that is 3 and 3 fifths will become 5 times 3 plus 3 all over 5. And 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3 is 18 over 5. So let's multiply. So 20 over 8 times 18 over 5. So 20 and 5 can be cancelled. 20 and 8 can be cancelled. And 18 and 8. So let's cancel first the 20 and 5. So 20 will become 4 and 5 will become 1. And 18 and 8 and 8 will become 4 and 18 will become 9. And then proceed to again, we are not yet done. We can cancel 4 and 4. So 4 will become 1. So 1 times 9 is equals to 9. And 1 times 1 is 1. So that is 9 over 1 or 9. No need to indicate 1 below the whole number. Next, 24 times 4 and 2 8. So let's change first 4 and 2 8 into improper fraction. So that is 24 times 4 and 2 8. So that will become 8 times 4 plus 2 over 8. So that is 34 over 8. So we can cancel 24 and 8. So 8 and 24, that will become 1 ang 8. And then 24 will become 3. So 3 times 34 equals 3 times 4 is 12. Carry 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 102. So no need to indicate 1 below 102. Okay, so this time routine and non-routine word problem. Okay, so Mang Andres is a carpenter, was hired by Mr. Santos to build a poultry house. The first thing that he did was to measure the land wherein he builds the house. The measurement of Mr. Santos' land is 5 and 1/3 meters length and 3 and 3/4 meters wide. So, what is the measurement of Mr. Santos' land in building his poultry house? Let us analyze. So, what is us in the problem? Okay, in answering the question, you don't need to copy the question in the problem. When we say what is us in the problem, you don't need to say or to answer this as what is the measurement of the land. It was already asked in analysis question number 1. So therefore, your answer must be in declarative form. So that is the measurement of Mr. Santos' land in building his poultry house. So that is as in the problem. It says here, what is the measurement? So the measurement of Mr. Santos' land in building his poultry house. The problem is asking for the length and the width, or I mean in the area. So that is the area of the land of Mr. Santos in building his poultry house. Okay, next question. What information will help you to solve the problem? So, what information? So, of course, you have to give the given. So, you have 5 and 1/3 meters and 3 and 3/4 meters. So, what operation will be used? So, that is multiplication, or you have to multiply the numbers. Okay, what is the mathematical sentence? When we say mathematical sentence, it must be complete. So that is 5 and 1/3 times 3 and 3/4 equals n. And then what is the solution? You have to show. When we say what is the solution, you have to. You don't need to write the answer instantly. And of course, your final answer based on your solution. Okay, let me show you the solution. So you have 5 and 1/3 times 3 and 3/4 equals n. You have to change them into improper fractions. So that is 16/3 times 15/4. So in this case, we can cancel 16 and 4 or 15 and 3. So let's cancel 16 and 4, and 16 will become 4 and 4 will become 1, and then the 3 and 15, so that will become, the 50 will become 5 and 3 will become 1. So 4 times 5 is equals to 20. Okay, again, 4 times 5 is equals to 20. And 1 times 1 is 1. So the answer is 20. Okay, so the measurement of Mr. Santos' land, or the area of Mr. Santos' land in building his poultry house, is 20 square meters. 20 square meters. Okay. Now, how to multiply simple fraction and mixed fraction? So of course, we can multiply the fraction by using cancellation method before getting the product of the fraction, and then simply express in lowest terms of the fraction. Whereas in a mixed fraction, we have to change them first into improper fraction, and then Of course, you have to multiply the whole number by the whole number, and then by the denominator and the numerator, and copy the copy all, and then use cancellation before getting the product of the fraction, and then simplify answer in lowest term. Okay, more examples. So you have 3 and 1/4 times 4. So that will become 13 times 4 over 4. Cancel 4 and 4. So that is 13. And then you have 6 and 1/4 times 3. So that will become 25 over 4 times 3. So since we cannot cancel any of the numbers, so we have 25 times 3 is 75 over 4, or 18 and 3/4. Next, you have 1 and 1/4 times 2/3. Again, change that into improper. So that will become 5/4 times 2/3. Cancel 2 and 4. So that is 1 and 2. So then 5 times 1 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6. So that is equals to 5, 6. And then number 4, 8 times 3 and 2/4. So that will become 8 times 14 over 4. Cancel the 8 and 4. So 8 will become 2 and 4 will become 1. And then multiply 2 times 14 is equals to 28. No need to indicate 1 under 28. Okay, so to generalize, what are the steps do you know? Do you follow in solving problems on multiplication of mixed numbers? So of course, what is asked in the problem? What are the given facts? What operations are we going to use, or you are going to use? What is the number sentence? And solve the number, and of course the answer. If you will notice, if you're going to arrange this, so this AGONSA, so that is the so-called as the agonsa. Okay, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to wait. That's it.